and welcome back to another Blobcraft placing cake stream. Today I'm starting out in the storage room of mine, my house. I don't know if I've shown it. No, I have shown it. This is my house, by the way. If you're not seen it before, this is what it looks like. Isn't it great? I know. But today, it's not going to be spent in my house. It's going back in the cake area, placing lots of cake. Because I love cake and cake is my life. So I'm going to go walk over there now. That's my toilet, by the way. I'm going to go fly over there now. And you can enjoy the views with me. Because it is nice, isn't it? Isn't it? Looks good. Also, hello world. I hope you've been good today. Today? Well, it's good this week since Saturday. I know I've been a good boy. I'm looking forward to this wonderful stream where I'll be placing cake, chatting absolute bollocks, and chilling out generally, and playing music. I've written a new song. And I hope you guys enjoy this new song. But this is the, oh my goodness, that's new. I don't know if this might be a little sneak peek here. A little exclusive look, a little insight. I don't think he's even, I don't know if Blob's, he's been building this. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? It's not done, I don't think. Looking good form. Not sure about the block palette though. Anyway. Let's fly over to the cake biome. Where else should I go? Where else do I belong? The cake biome. Just over here. Just around the corner. There's someone's abandoned house. People do abandon houses. In Minecraft and in real life. Most importantly in Minecraft. The biggest sin. Here we go. It should just be past this birchwood forest. We should start seeing this. You know what else we could do? Music. Nice. Can I do it in one rocket? Maybe. That was pretty tight. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Just around here. Well, here we are in the cake biome. Built by me. Made by me. Isn't it beautiful? Cake, as far as the eye can see, is the idea. So how much cake do I have left to build? This dude. That's cheating. Gotta dip your toes and claim that you're in the water. And wear gold armor. I'll slice you. I'll go cha, cha, like this. He's not even scared. Cha, cha. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? One shot? No. Two shot? Two shot. I wonder if that armor's, there's a bug I noticed. Hey, Papsy, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Hope you're having a, well, how you been? How you doing? I was just testing my theory if this arm is going to be fully repaired or not. There's a bug. There's a bug that sometimes it is. Oh my goodness, it is. But it's basically fully repaired. I don't need this. It's trash to me. I'm doing very well, thank you. The main concern on my mind is university work, as it always is, and it's going well. I plan to go. Well, it's going very well. It's just going very well. So there's no stress. I've been very ahead of my schedule. Well, actually on time of my schedule, not ahead. So I was just checking how much cake I've got left to do. So we've got this shulker here. That's one, or half a shulker. Oh, there's a stack there. Let's just take that stack out. That's another shulker. There's three shulkers left. Only 3 shulkers left. Is it me or did I not hear that clap? Uh-oh. That should work. Dun, dun, dun. Bruh. Did that... Oh, quick sound check. It should work. Wait, I know why. I know why. Now it should work. Oh! Nanny? This is shameful. This is shameful. This should work. broken. Now that is bad. This is poor streamer stuff right here. Dun 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 dun. Can I fix it quickly? Okay, the output's correct, but the it's clearly not connected. Oh, yay! It's now working. Good. I'm so glad it's working. For a second, I thought I was gonna have like a real technical stream. Imagine that. I'd be boring. Who would want to watch that? Also, I'm being these guys. I know there's monsters nearby. That's why I want to go to bed. Oh, Minecraft. Yay! So, Papsy, what's in it for today? What's going on today's stream? I have written a new song. I've written another song. My plan is to write one new song every week. Because why not? Because I can. And I shall. I only got 2 stacks of cake. That is not enough of cake. So I'll be playing that later this stream. And also, I have new sound effects. I also have... well, did you see the announcement on the Discord? Because I'm hyped. Let's grab all these boys. Hey, Bad Fox! Nice for you to join. I was just saying, what... Oh, you don't even know what the announcement is. I was just saying what is installed for this stream. Oh, how are you doing, Bad Fox, by the way? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Are you doing well? And I was saying, in today's stream, I'll be performing a new song, performing in general, and talking about my new announcement, and sound effects, of course. And also me, I'm here. That's really the appeal. Also, where to put these cakes? It's a very challenging thing. Why should I start slamming these cakes down? I'll take a good... I'm not sure how I'm doing. Lol. Well, the announcement is on the Discord. Maybe this will make you feel better. Is I'm opening up a viewer. That's you guys. Minecraft realm for you to join and to play. For the new Wednesday streams. And of course, it'll just stay open between the streams for you to do what the hell you want to do. But of course, it's the... Oh no, it's looping. I hope you like this song, because that is what we're getting. Guys, you can be... Yes, exactly. Papsy, you can be a part of something. So that bit there needs to be filled. In fact, this bit needs to be filled up a bit, but... Again, I don't want to, because this bit's kind of like... Yeah, let's just commit to this bit. Down here. Yeah. You haven't played anything in a while. Well, you don't have to play, but it's there if you want to join. On Wednesday. That's when it'll open. That's when I'll start adding it. You got me, Egno Guy. Egno Guy. Also, how are you, Egno Guy? Before I go on this tangent, how are you? Did you wake me up? It's cute to think that you might be the reason why this stream's on time. No. I woke myself up, thank you. Like I usually do, every morning. It's very rare I don't get up. Actually, yesterday I had a little bit of a lie-in, which is the first one I had in a very long time. I lied until 8. 8? Oh, God. Can you imagine? No. I mean, you were there, like, had good intentions, but I was already awake, thank you. I was just setting... Actually, what I do when I get up is set up the stream, so... This may bore you, but what I do is I have to mic stand, Streamlabs, the soundboard, make sure that Minecraft is all set up properly. Yeah. So there's a few things. Did some cleaning today. Oh, climbing. You know, never mind. I did some climbing today, which was fun because I haven't done a lot of lead. Oh, lead climbing today. Oh, so you're like front of the pack. Explain this to me. Also, Egno guy, you didn't message me on Discord about being mod. A little conversation that we're supposed to have. That was the whole idea. I was expecting it. I was ready. All week, I was like, when's he gonna do it? He's been complaining all last stream about not being a mod, and I gave you an opportunity, and you haven't done it yet. It's fine, but I'm pushing you. And this lead rock climbing, so is it really like a pack thing? Like you're in a pack, head of the pack? Where is the new member? Oh yeah, Evelyn. So she joined Blobcraft last, I want to say Tuesday, and she now lives over here. She moved in. Ev, you might know as Ev. Moved in over here. This cute little house. Very cold. A stone cutter, very important. Lots of torches, because then no mobs will spawn. Makes sense. You gotta be safe. And I think this is a mine. A beautiful mine. Hidden by doors. Not much, but hopefully it'll turn into something. So that's a new member. But of course though, with the new realm that's opening up for the viewers. Why is there just crud there? Just lots of crud. Adds to the crud. For you guys, the viewers, if you impress us, if you impress me and my co-streamer friend, also my brother, then you might be considered to be added to this realm. Behave well on one, get added to the other. It's like a system, a leveling system. Now where was I with this? Where was I? I was expecting more hype from the announcement of a whole realm dedicated to you guys. I can't wait to talk nonsense at the end of the stream. Ah, yes, the post-stream discussion. I forget. That's also a thing. Join. Thank you. Yes, my favorite part. I'll sit there and listen. And we talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about for about an hour. That's your thing. Did this... Oh. Well, that happened. I just put dirt there, it's fine. No one will know. Except for you guys, of course. Holy crud, that's a lovely paragraph. Yes. Yes, look at this. I can't wait to read. There are basically two forms of rope climbing. Top rope, where you're connected to a rope at the top of a route. And lead, where you climb with a rope attached only to you as you climb. You clip into what are called quick draws, which keep you from taking super big falls. Lead is more dangerous, but more exciting and useful. So, oh yeah, I made a new song, Egno Guy, as well, which is, look forward to it. And, because I'm performing it at, like, roughly an hour and 15 minutes from now. So there's a rope attached for ascending for the normal route, but for lead, how do you put the rope down that you use to climb up? Like, do you have to throw that up there and then how's that work? That might have been a long message. Oh no, I love long messages that are informative. Thumbs up from me. I respect that. I also respect rock climbing. I like that. That's cool. Of course, that's just my opinion though. You all disagree with me. It doesn't even matter. Awesome. Isn't it? You guys get your own special songwriter who just writes music specifically for this stream. because that's what they do. My friends hear it because they live in the house with me, and they were laughing. They enjoyed the song, so maybe you'll enjoy it too. It's good for me because I get to practice more with singing and get better at singing. Get that confidence back that I need. I always need more confidence. Yes, that's my time, because that is when people are awake. And I don't feel bad for waking them up if they're not awake by that point. I could push it for a bit earlier, to be honest. I think I did last week. Streaming just felt like yesterday. Yeah, so how does Egno guys? How does lead work? Because how do you then attach for the rope that's ahead of you? That's what confuses me. Like if you're in a climbing situation, like how do you prepare that rope that you're attached to? Oh no, of course, because you put it behind you. Oh, you don't need to put it ahead of you, do you? As long as it's always behind you to catch you. That's nuts. Yeah. That is crazy. Yeah, there isn't one. Goodness. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. Because, yeah. Not bad. That's pretty epic. I've done a little bit of rock climbing. I've only done route, though. But I was very quick at it. I beat 4 other people that I was not really racing against, but I was kind of racing against because I made it into a race because I love being competitive. I was like a little spider. It's clipped into your harness, and you clip it. Yeah, I'm familiar with the catching system. But yeah. Also, pretty sure this is a new song. There's also some new music in the background, though it's mostly sandwiched by old songs that you already know. Old and new. But I believe this is a new one. Hey! Hello, Ev. Hello. I am doing well, thank you. I was just saying, got an exciting stream ahead. Got a new song I'm going to perform. Obviously got the post-stream discussion. The announcement of a dedicated viewer server on Bedrock for me to stream on Wednesday to see what's going on and to troll and to also manipulate. I mean, you'll see Wednesday what I'll do. And I'm also doing well because I'm on time with all my lovely work. Hooray, how are you? Oh yeah, there's also new music. Oh yeah, and I've also been listening to lots of jazz. This week I've been getting back into jazz again, which is good because I'm way too much into the Beatles, as I may have talked about before, but I'm addicted. I was, anyway, to the Beatles. And at any living moment, I could have a relapse where I just obsessively listen to them every single day, all the time. I don't know how, I can't count how many times I've listened to Rubber Soul or Revolver, but it's a lot. I've listened to those albums in particular, and the White Album, a lot. They're my favourite ones. Hey, getting back into jazz. Well, we're getting ready, we're getting ready for the exciting expansion of the music world in Minecraft using note blocks. I look forward to building that. That should be really cool. I have some ideas about that. Bruh. Oh yeah, also I've been getting into Blender again this week because I've been finding time. Oh yeah! Guys, I have to link you to this, but I'm also working on a film as a composer. This may come as a surprise. The dolphin one's awful, and that's why I love it. I'm working as a film as a composer, currently on composition version 5. I'm getting pretty excited. It's getting close to done, and the film's pretty cool. It's a student film. I'll have to link it to you guys to watch the film. I'll have to find out how I'd link it to you actually, because I'm not the director. I'm working with the director, but I don't know how he would feel me sharing it to you guys. I'll have to ask. Freeloaders. I don't think he would mind. Thank you guys for the clapping. There is such thing as I think it's a piece by Steve Wright Yeah, called, I think it's clapping or clap, something like this. Ev might correct me. Where the whole piece is just based on clapping rhythms of people clapping. So it's a very interesting piece of music. That's why I think when you guys are just clapping away here. Thank you. It's that time in the stream where the viewers decide to completely abuse their powers of playing sound effects. Hell yeah. Play egg. No. What would that sound be? Oh, I know which one it would be. It'd be one of the new sounds that you don't know. Of course, that's something else apart. There's like 2 new sounds. That's it. How exciting. That piece gives you uni flashbacks. Yay! Not good ones. Are you saying that uni wasn't good? Hey man. You think uni isn't good when you went to uni? Imagine what it would have been like this year. I'm not saying that this year was particularly bad. But I think for a lot of people, it's definitely their worst years of everything actually. Of anything. Thank you guys. Guys, you're already abusing it. Now, guys, I don't want to have to pull this out on you. But where is your etiquette at? I got the pipe out. This is a warning. Where's the lovely etiquette? Because I will strike down force, unseen before, upon this chat. We need to be proper, respectful, and kind to each other. That's why I've brought the pipe. You are a child. Excuse me. Have you seen my beard? This means I'm not a child. Respectful. Yeah, how's everyone's the dirt on my face, excuse me. Oh, whoa. You're potentially just jealous because you can't. Etiquette is for British people and 4-year-olds who eat boogers. Nice. That's such an American word. Goodness. Boogers. It sounds dumb. It sounds silly when I say it. Boogers. 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 I keep saying it. Yes. It's the etiquette. I will whip out the pipe when I think you guys are going pushing the boat a bit too far. Because it's all about polite discussion. That is the British way. You can rebel.
Bruh.
No, but etiquette is important. Etiquette is important. You guys. Don't make me whip out the pipe again. I can take it away as easily as I gave it to you. These dudes. So how you guys been with yeah, how's just this year been generally, you guys? Yeah, compared to other years. You want a peaceful stream? Well, this may not be the case today. This is a hardcore stream. This won't be one of those streams, eh? Actually, I have a... Watch this. There you go. The stream will be now slightly more peaceful. You gotta go, homework search. You gotta do that homework, it's very important. If you don't do it, you'll regret it. because then you'll go to class and be like, I haven't done my homework. I miss that feeling. I actually kind of miss that feeling of not doing homework and still going to class and just like staring down the teacher in the face and going, I haven't done it because, and then just making something on the spot. Just, it's like improv. It's brilliant. You're incompetent. I take that back. Papsy, you are indecisive. You should just own it, man. Own those insults. It's fine. I'm not going to be hurt. Are you not? Yes, you are. Maybe you're just a sensitive guy. You're like, you have these insults and you immediately go, oh, sorry. Are you Canadian? All those apologies. You might be a bit Canadian there. It's not. I'm not hurt either. It's funny. I think you're Canadian. You keep apologizing. You become more. The more you apologize, the more Canadian that you become. It's a thing. Since you're in America, what do you think of Canada? You know, they're your neighbors. Canada and Mexico. And technically Russia. You forget this because of how maps work. Shit. Well, excuse me. Excuse me. Look at this. They seem alright. I've met a Canadian actually, and they made delicious what do they make? Pancakes, right? Waffles, that's it. With maple syrup. Goodness, it was like something else. A gift from the gods. If I ever go to Canada, that's what I'll do. Well, to be honest, if the only reason why I'll be going to Canada, see that? It's turned down. See, the volume's turned down because you abused it. That's what you get. That's because you're breaking the etiquette. That's what you get. That's what happens when the pipe gets whipped out. Hey, you can redeem it by being a respectful and polite citizen. Why did I get XP? Oh well, let's not question it. Let's see. Okay. Far as the eye can see of Cake is he gonna die before he gets to me? No. Okay. There. There's a bit here missing. I need a monocle. See, the tricky part of the monocles. I can reach for the pipe and I can use the pipe. Right? I can use this pipe, and it's very easy. But a monocle, that may be hard to put on. But now I'm thinking about how I would do that. That would just be a simple clunk in the eye, like so. Maybe that is the next piece to this puzzle. And a top hat, maybe. You know, not many people wear top hats in Britain. That stereotype is not true. And also monocles. It's very, very rare to see anyone wearing a top hat, and even rarer to see someone with a monocle. I've been to London many, many times. I go every year, and I've never seen a top hat wearing monocle suit bearing British person. Amble, well, you know, why have you complimented me so? What do you want? No, it's very kind to say things like this, to say that I'm smart, because there are some days, I don't think I'm that smart, because You know, I don't think I do anything like absolutely amazing, groundbreaking. I just be myself. I don't really determine that being quite intelligent. You need the power. What power? Oh, I see you want mod. I knew it. You can't get to me that easily. I'm not a complete idiot. I'm somewhat stupid. Sometimes, but I'm not a complete fool. Though growing up, I was very easily socially manipulated. I must admit, I did some. You could ask me to do some very dumb things, and I would be easily convinced it was a good idea. Very naive child. Oh, you want your sounds louder? Well, that's a shame, isn't it? You should have thought of that before you abused. You ruined my stream. No. Okay, I'll give it back. I'm not that mean. I like the sounds. I like the chaos. It's coming up. Yay. It's back. So the newest sound effects is a level up sound. Yay, clap. Single clap, the best clap. So the newest sound effect is... No. You should thank yourself for being so well behaved. No, this is an issue here. Let's just cover it up. What was I saying? Oh no, I forgot what I was talking about. Guys, what was I talking about? What am I talking about? What's going on? I got distracted by this, just simply with a hole. New sounds. Oh yeah, the level up sound effect. There's a level up sound effect. See if you can figure it out. That was a really obvious hint. When was the last time I had a roast dinner? Oh, too long, because I don't make them for myself. My parents make them, and they're delicious. Every Sunday, when I was living with my parents, I'd have a roast dinner every Sunday. I love roast dinner. So the last time I would have had it then would be Christmas time, Christmas roast dinner. This extra special roast dinner, better than the rest, with turkey and stuffing. Yay! Level up. When was the last time you had roast dinner? This makes me think that you're having roast dinner. You talk about something, maybe you're doing it, or you're thinking about doing it. You leveled up. It's a nice sound effect. It's from Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold. If you want. Now you know. Now you know. When was the last time you had a roast dinner? Papsi. Pew pew pew. Lots of. I knew it. See, you like talk about the things that you're doing. What a strange coincidence. It's yeah. Oh, what's on the roast dinner menu? You see that stutter there? What's? Maybe I'm being very hypercritical of myself. Things that people don't notice that I like to notice. I only got 2 shulkers left. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna run out at some point. And then what am I gonna do? Admire it. You're a bit too excited. No. You should be as excited. You should be very excited. Why not be excited? What's wrong with being excited about roast dinner? You should be. I was excited at the prospect of having pizza yesterday. I was just like, I can't wait to but put pizza in the oven and not have to bother cooking like I normally do. Roast chicken, potato bake, Aussie classic. Ooh, an Aussie spin, and Pepsi 2 weeks ago, eons ago. That's sooner than. Have you ever had meatloaf? Meatloaf. This is now the topic of discussion. Meatloaf. I had a, oh goodness, I don't know what brand it is. It's a very specific brand that's actually good. And I can't remember the name of this brand, which is not helpful. I'm sorry. But it was a goat's cheese, also just regular cheese, and tomatoes with a bit of Pepso. I'm not saying that right, am I? Peps. I can't say that properly. Pesto. There it is. Whew, that was hard. No. Oh, you've had meatloaf. Please tell me more. I've never had it too. I feel like it's an American thing. See, the first time I was introduced to meatloaf was by the show Johnny Test, which used to air on Cartoon Network, and it was a huge thing. But there's one character who, I think it was the dad. Their thing was they just always made meatloaf whenever they possibly could, and they just made variations of meatloaf. And I was like a core part of their character. Pesto. Yeah, I know. I was really struggling there. Really, we're having a hard time. But the older I get, the easier it is to speak. So really, I should cherish moments of struggling to communicate in English. I had this fantastic idea for a music video that I want to make about colors. I want to make a song just about colors, and then make an animation that just focuses on the theme color. I think that'd be fantastic. And it'd be inspired by the abstractions animations I found that I linked in the Discord, if you checked it out. If not, it's okay. It's cool. I'm a Mexican and Filipino, and a little bit Italian too. Wow, you're a real mixed bag here. I'm just bloody British, but technically half Scottish, half English. But it's just full British, isn't it? I'm as British as they come. But the Mexican's interesting. Does that mean so is one of your parents from, or both of them from Italy, not Italy, Mexico, and therefore do they speak Spanish or Mexican Spanish? It's basically the same though. One thing I was thinking about the other day, or I always go to, is like, why is Scotland such a strong like character? Like, it's such a small country. It's tiny. Scotland is tiny. It's like less than a third. Oh, maybe it's a third. Maybe it's like around a third of what is not, let's exclude Ireland for this example, but the main island that Wales, England, and Scotland are on. Like, actually, all of them are pretty tiny, aren't they? In comparison to, let's say, Texas, or just all of America. But it's actually not too bad. Like, you can probably fit, I think, 2 UKs in Texas, it was. Maybe I'm bullshitting. Me mom and dad are Mexican. Okay. So that's interesting. It's a real mixed race. Do you know a bit of Spanish then? And the meatloaf thing looks gosh damn disgusting. I would be up to trying it. See, that means yes. Me gusta. Me gusta Minecraft. Oh, I know the Spanish is delicious. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. But haggis, maybe they're not too dissimilar. Haggis is where it's at. Just what is it? I think it's sheep stuffed in a pig's bladder. It's pretty crazy. It's a crazy thing. Don't ever. No, haggis is good. You should try it. Haggis. Haggis. Oh no, not the Scottish accents again. Yeah, I should practice that. I should stop practicing to sing and just brush up on my Scottish. Haggis. Haggis? Aye, we. Oh, you want a wee bit of haggis? See, that sounds more Irish to me than it does Scottish. No, not that. Why not? Me gusta Minecraft. It's true. No me gusta Roblox. I learned I did 1 year of Spanish in school, and I've forgotten everything that was taught except for unsacapundas. Unsacapundas, yeah. Which, if you know, if I said it right, it's just sharpener. And what else? Oh yeah. Is it Davis or Lavis? Navidas. There's a Christmas song. It's a Spanish Christmas song. I'm not sure how the words go. It's something Navidas. Do Lavis Navidas. Lavis Navidas. You know the one? It's a great Christmas song. Highly recommend it. If you want to freshen up your Christmas song playlist, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, and I can't remember the rest. But I know the tune. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Maybe it's too early for Christmas songs, but it's a great Christmas song. Feliz Navidad, and it freshen up your playlist. And also put my one on, Harmony at Christmas by me, by George Anvil. Another great Christmas song. It's May, so you can talk about Christmas all year round. You know, we're always getting closer to Christmas. We're never not getting closer. Guys. We're never not getting closer to Christmas, so you might as well just accept it. It's coming. Before you know, it'll be Halloween, and after Halloween, as we know, the day after Halloween becomes Christmas. In terms of shopping, anyway. Like, all the shops just go, they flip, and they just turn into Christmas. Like, they go spooky, 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 then Christmas. And it's hard on Christmas all the way up until Christmas. Get your Christmas shopping in early this year at insert shop here. Don't you love to see it? Who doesn't love Christmas shopping? Oh no, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Thank you. You know, America's the only one that celebrates that because it's an American holiday. But you're right, it does become thanks. For you, it does become thanks. But for me, all the shops just go flip, and they just turn into Christmas after Halloween. So maybe after Thanksgiving, it's like whoosh, then it's Christmas. I have to show you guys when we get there. Poor birch forest, just being caked. It's a cake forest now. Feliz Navidad. Ba, 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 ba. Classic. It's a classic song. Why is Thanksgiving one of the best holidays? If it's so good, I mean, why would? I mean. It's an American thing. There is no other country. Like there's equivalents. There's equivalent holidays. Some countries like to celebrate there when they became like an independence. It's kind of like, actually you have Independence Day. What's the difference between Independence Day and Thanksgiving? True. Any excuse to eat a bunch of things. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. This is true. You do get to eat a bunch of things. God, I can't even think of a equivalent to in UK. Because it's not really UK independence, because UK is kind of just, I guess Brexit, you could celebrate that. I think it's not in taste at the moment. Brexit's not a tasteful thing to celebrate. But that's technically independence. America is better. Well, you know, in a lot of ways, it is. Look at this lighting glitch. It's just like, I control light. Maybe the cake's making it funky. But everything just goes black. What? Fun Minecraft clip. Celebrate Brexit. Yeah. Why? I mean, that's technically like independence, right? But it is really bad taste. A lot of people are really upset about Brexit. They think it's the end of the world. It's not. Everything will be okay in the end. What do you guys think of Brexit? What do you guys think of Brexit? I can prove it. I can prove it was too messed up. Wait, I can prove it was too messed up. Wait, I can prove it was messed up in 2 words? Yeah, I think that's what you meant. Gotta rejumble. Yeah, celebrate Brexit. It might be celebrated. I mean, people probably have celebrated it. I didn't, because I'm not that passionate about it. I'm very neutral in this world. I've not taken a side because I think it's a bit ridiculous to take sides. I think both sides have fair points. So I'm just kind of see what happens. Like I'll agree or disagree when it actually gets in place, and give it like time. Like I have to be fair. I got to give it a chance before. Don't shoot it down until it's actually have a fair chance. Because then once it's failed, you're like okay. Or once it succeeds, you're like okay. Then you know. Then you know if it was a good or bad idea. That's what experimenting's all about. Like you try things out and then you see if it's good or not, and then you make another choice. So I respect the bold decision. What? It's a fair. I think it's a fair view. What do you? Autocorrect. Oh, did I autocorrect it wrong or right? Because, oh, I know, free speech. That's what you're gonna say. Yeah, that's something that you have, that UK does not. True free speech. Yes, I remember now. Things that keep you up at night. UK doesn't have free speech. It's pseudo free speech. Although, I'd argue that the free speech law isn't really, or the suppression of it isn't very heavily exercised. So you can assume that you can say whatever you want, but you can't go too far. I know by the point you reach the threshold of you might be arrested, it's the point where you might already be socially pretty destroyed. People might not be your friend by this point. Can I get back to that discourse? Of course, you can. Of course, freedom of speech. Yes. Anything. Anything. Discord discussions. Join us on Discord for free speech discussions about should you have free speech? Should speech be free? An excellent question. That it could be debated for hours or discussed. It should be discussed. Debates inherently is a negative word and it shouldn't be. So therefore I'll use discuss because that's actually a much more neutral term because it suggests two sides of the conversation. Okay, son. It's setting. It is setting. And I stretch. Ugh. No, you can't do that. Well, okay. So if you were to join the realm and try to eat all the cake, I think it'd take you a very long time. There's a lot of cake to eat. Like, I don't think you know how much cake there is. Well, I can tell you, it's like roughly 21,000. Here. Oh, hydrate. Lovely. So, I'm thinking I should cover this up a bit. What do you guys think? Because now it really is, like, this cake is almost as far as the eye can see. Like, there's actually a bit just there, if you guys can see it. Free speech is just an excuse for people to say racist things. So you can say, people can say racist things, but if they say racist things, I sure as hell won't be their friend. They could say, you can say whatever you want, but if you say shit like that, nah. Nah. Just a big fat no. But I do hate it when people excuse their views with the fact that they can say it. Just because you can say it doesn't necessarily validate what you're saying. Based. That is an American thing. Again, people don't say that here because they can't say things like that. Because we haven't. There is no free speech. The culture, the conversation culture here is how do I say, British conversations. How do I describe this? Lots of banter, but also lots of repressed emotions. Yeah. People aren't very open about how they feel. They just like bottle it all in. It's terrible. Just say what you want to say. I think that's an issue just everywhere, despite the law. I think that's just an issue anyway. Does Australia have free speech? I don't. If it's based, that's a good. I don't know. Or do you also have hate speech laws or something equivalent? No. How would you know, Papsy? You're not Australian. Of course, you might have looked it up. In which case, do say. Silence. You don't have free speech. Oh. Not like America. Look, there's no music right now. Isn't that really weird? It's like eerily silent. You can always plead the fifth if you're born in America. Yeah, because legally, if you're an American citizen and you commit a crime in another country, you have the right to be heard in court in your home country. I think that's the... Yeah. That's a law that came into place. Oh, yeah, that's a really old law. I think it came into place... Oh, yeah. It's a very, very, very old idea. Just... You commit a crime, you get taken back to your home country. And then that's where they'll convict you. But yes, you can plead... Again, this is American law. See, so here's an interesting fact about British politics that's fun and not boring. Is that anyone can apply to run for a politician. And you only need, I think, 10 signatures and £50? I may be wrong, to apply, and then you can run for a seat and have a party. And because it is that easy, by the way, because it's so easy, it means that we have people who run for seats in popular areas. So the seat that Boris runs for, people apply as Elmo and Lord Buckethead. A politic? No, I don't really like politics. I find it really toxic. People are very toxic about and pulverized. I think there's pulverized and polarized. I think it's polarized. Yeah, polarized about the topic. I generally avoid it because it's very I'm right, you're wrong. I don't care what you think. Because you think of these things, I'm not going to be your friend. I find that hard sometimes to engage with. Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you should be, like, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you should be free to express how you think and feel. As long as you're not hurting anyone. Like, as soon as you're hurting people, that's when you should stop. Like, that's when I'll be like, hey, stop that. But if you're just discussing ideas for the sake of them, abstracting them, not even personal, that should be fine. But with politics, people get very toxic about it. It's like, oh, you think that? Oh, how dare you think this? You're a bad person. It's like, no, let them speak, please. That's why I find really tough about discussing politics. Am I straight? What do you think? That's good. I like this. Very blunt. What do you think? Am I straight? What do you think? You think I'm bi? Okay. You want in on this? Do you want this in Ev? You want to guess? You want to make it into a game? Why not? Popsy thinks I'm bi. Okay. What does Ev think? Am I straight? Am I bi? Am I gay? Am I the other one? What's the word I'm looking for? Non-binary? I think it's it. No, asexual. Sorry. Am I asexual? It's just like your opinion, man. Homosexual? Yeah, that's the other. My uncle's no, your place to speculate. I'm giving you the place to speculate on this. You have a pass. And you don't care. Yeah, that's a pretty good attitude. Yeah. Why does Pepsi care? That's a good point. But I'll tell you anyway, since you asked, because I think it's good to be open to. Yeah, you ask. Why not share? So I am bi. It's the truth. You're right. I'm surprised you were right. I'm very shocked that you're right. I don't know how you can figure that out based upon. It's interesting. That suggests there's like a certain pattern of people who are bi. Yeah, bloody bi, innit? I don't know how you could guess that. I don't know how you got it. How did you guess that? What made you think that? Oh, you're bi too. What a. I feel like this is my guess. I don't actually know. I feel like more people are becoming bi. So I don't really know. Like my house is full of. It's one other bi person, to be fair. And my siblings are. So yeah. I feel like it's becoming a more popular idea. But to be honest, guys, I'm a very picky. I'm hell yeah, you should be what you want to be. So I am bi, but when it comes to men, I am picky as fuck. Holy shit. Like, I'd love to date a guy, and I want to. I want the experience. I've not done it yet. I want the experience, right? But I'm really picky because I find a lot of guys disgusting. This is my issue. This is my issue. This is what keeps me up at night. I think, man, I wish only if there was just less disgusting men. Hello, Creeper. So I find like generally more women more attractive than men because they actually take care of themselves. They look generally more presentable. Like, it's nice. But men, they just fucking, excuse my French, slobs. I'm like, why would I want to date that? Catch you later, Eve. Thank you for coming along to this stream. Until next time. Bye. I don't care what sexuality is. I don't care what you sexually is. I always support you. Oh man, this is so wholesome. Yay. I think it's the same idea of, as long as you're not hurting anyone, it's pretty down with me. That's the line. That is the line. When you question what is harming, and then that's when the discussion gets real deep. Dun, 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 dun. Wholesome moments with Pop C. Yeah. This is a supportive community, thank you. People who don't support freedom of expression. Now that is a big bad. That is a big bad. Oh my goodness, hello! I like the way, hello, hey big, I like the wave. What? What are you on? Hello, Nutty Boa? How are you? Nice for you to join my, yeah, I have wavy hair and also wavy shirts. If that was like an attempt at a pickup, you're doing poorly. You are doing poorly right now. Let you know. You're doing a bad job. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. See, not even after we went on a massive tangent about how open, supportive we are. That is not support. Oh, okay. That is not supportive. But hey, welcome to the stream, Nutty Boy. Right, Boa, Nutty Boa. I'm gonna say boy. Welcome to the stream, Nutty Boy, because it's a good stream. Because, you know, there's gonna be live music I'll be playing. There's sound effects you can interact with, and of course, I'm here. The main reason why anyone's here is because of me. You're the me. And also cake. There's lots of cake. You may notice there's lots of cake. I don't know, maybe... How are you, Nutty Boy? If you're here, of course. You might have... That's my vanished song. Level up, indeed. This stream just gained some experience. I've just gained some experience talking about some... and immediately ruins it. I love it. So I've just gained experience talking about rather sensitive issues. I think fair. I think it was fair. Fairly. I tried to be fair. Yep. I'm good, thank you. Yes, you are in for a treat. If you stick around for another half hour, I will. There's a new song I've written specific for this stream. I hope perhaps he stays because he's in on the joke of the song. It's about a joke, and yeah, this is the Blobcraft realm. This is the cake area, the cake biome. I made all this cake on stream. I'm now placing all the cake on stream. Thank you. See, it's a cool thing. I mean, I'm almost done. I think tomorrow, if not by tomorrow, I should be done placing all this cake. All 21,000 cake. It is nuts, isn't it? It is nuts. I like it. I'm just trying to see, like, I feel I should cover this area. So I'm going to cover it. You're a part of it. You're not specifically in it, but you're a part of the idea. But maybe one day you will be. So, another element to stream. Have a good day. You have a good day. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Yes, this is a Minecraft musical place where we have sound effects to piss me off, and also then whip up this pipe and try and like calm down the situation a bit. Wait, what? What do you mean? Bye, Amble. Are you also going? You're like, it's not about me, I'm going. You silly person. Yeah, I you got me there. You had me there for a second. I was very confused. Trees! And their leaves in my way. Get out of my face. I'm trying to place this cake. Okay. This bit needs to be touched up. It needs a bit of a makeover. Needs a bit of some work done to it. Ah! Oh, I'm just gonna leave that. That's now part of the terrain. Nice. Place the cake on top of the big cake. There is on this one. Wait, that one over there. It's like on the corner. That's where the blocks were. But this one, you know what, Pupsy, just for you. Just because I like you. I'll put one right there. Now it's there forever. No one's ever gonna move it. That's gonna be there for the rest of Blobcraft's existence. Now you've made a mark. Congratulations. Yay! Yay! That should be a sound effect. Yay! There's a sound effect that goes yay. I know it. Is that right? Oh well. Sometimes I forget that I'm playing Minecraft. just the game has become cake placing simulator. What is Minecraft again? I don't know this game. It's just cake, the game. That's all it is to me. Just start on the bottom there, shouldn't I? And work my way up. Cool. Look at this. Shovel, shovel, shovel. It's all... Oh! Hey, Eggnog guy's back. I saw you type it. It's a pretty quick response time for me anyway, from you typing it to... Actually, of course, as soon as you type it and as soon as I see it, the information's already been sent. But yeah, I can never prepare for it. I like there's like an entrance. It's like an opening, like, I'm here. I hit hard. And I walk in. It's Eggnog guy, back from doing his homework. What was your homework? Unless of course you don't want to talk about your homework because homework's boring. Blah, blah, blah. Lame, am I right? Homework's for lamos. People who do homework on a week early are lame. Ugh, couldn't be me. Can't imagine. Couldn't imagine doing that. Makes me sick to my stomach. Makes my stomach turn. No, I love doing things on time. Don't tell anyone, but I like doing things on time. It's a phantom. Does that answer your question? You're making magazines about a topic that interests us. Oh yes, yes. What are you making your magazine about? And why is it about me? Smile. Yes, me and Papsy now have this. We don't have to say it. We have this understanding now. We can just nod and know what the hell's going on. Okay, it's not about me. What is it about then? I was just kidding. I wasn't kidding. He's just expressing himself. Sometimes it's okay to play the boo. He's scared. What is it about though? I'm intrigued. What is your interest? Probably astrology. What? How could you just pull out astrology out your ass? You're like, yeah, it's probably I feel like Eggnog guy would like astrology. I mean, you were right about one thing, so maybe you're right about this thing. Maybe he said it before. Yeah, it's not. Well, if you were right, Papsy, I don't know how I couldn't deal with your ego. It would increase too much. You'd be like, aha, I can predict everything. That's dangerous. Gotta be put in check. Guys, now Guys, I'm getting out the pipe. Where's the etiquette? Where's the polite etiquette? We need to be... we need to be polite. Now, calm down. Yes, be kind to each other, please. This is a wholesome community. This is lovely. This is what I like to see. Kind words. Now we are all polite and proper. Let us hear what Egno Guy is making his magazine about. Now I love this song that's playing right now. If you guys can hear it, it's very quiet for you, I know, but it's such a beautiful arrangement. It's from Breath of the Wild. It's Zora's domain. He's probably writing it now as I speak, so yeah, we'll give him time. Oh, here he is. Ah, look at this. The pipe can be put down. This is very proper and polite etiquette right here. It's very wholesome. Not even wholesome. It's just sweet. It's just damn sweet. He did in fact request that sound. I can confirm that was his idea. Oh, it's so beautiful. Makes me cry. What a beautiful thing to hear. Now, what is this magazine all about? This is lovely. Oh, it's kind of heartwarming. It's kind of making my heart warm a bit. That was very sweet. Oh. Yay! I have a no. Yeah. Good sounds. Good sounds. So one thing I've been doing, I've been eating sweets to deal with my stress. My deadlines. My last deadline's on Monday, and I was stressing it. I was kind of stressing about it. Oh, it's yeah. Back to the real conversation. It's about ice climbing because I know decent about climbing. This all relates back to the climbing thing at the start. You did mention you like climbing. So it all comes back to this. Have I got enough cake? I do. So what's different about ice climbing? And does it involve the ice climbers from the Ice Climbers by Nintendo? I think it's called Ice Climbers. You know that the twins from they in Smash, they be in Smash. They're like twins who they have ice and they climb. It's a very old NES game called Ice Climbers. Oh yeah, it is called Ice Climbers. Actually, all NES games are very old. Actually, no, that's not true. There are still some new NES games being made today. So yeah, it's an old NES game. Ice climbing, you usually climb on frozen waterfalls. Ah, that's so cool. That's such a beautiful idea. Just, what are you climbing on today? Frozen waterfall, you know, the usual ice climbing things. I think I'm losing brain cells because of your amazingness. What? That was a really high pitched what? What? Sometimes I think my voice is high pitched. But no, you're just trying to get in on being in my good books. It's, you know, you definitely like sussed out how to say nice things to people, but I'm onto you. Also, how can you be losing brain cells because of how nice I am? That's actually kind of rude, actually. Saying that I should be less nice. Actually, sometimes you should be less nice because sometimes you should say very blunt things. Sometimes people need to hear it exactly how it is. It's situational, of course, but there are actually times where being nice is not a good thing. But it's, yeah, you'll pick it up. It's very hard to know when those moments are. Yeah, walking on Waterfalls? Can you say something mean to me? Yes. This is such a terrible build-up. You need permission to say something mean. Like, this is not gonna really hit very hard, is it? But of course you can. If I can be mean to you guys, of course you can be mean to me. It's a two-way street. Nice. I'm surprised that word's not in. Oh no. Wait, don't spam. No spam. Pipe. Pipe. I'm putting it down. There's no offense yet. If I shut up, right, the stream would be very boring. I'd just be sat here silent, placing cakes. That's not entertaining. I'd just be here, staring at the screen, staring at you, staring at the screen, and not saying a single word. That could be very boring. Do you really want that? Of course you'll say yes, because you think it's funny. No. They remember. They remember the spam. So, of course, there are times where spamming is fine, and it's funny, but it just depends how far you take it. You just got to be mindful of other viewers, of course. If there are any other viewers, I don't actually know. You just got to be mindful of other people. Because some people don't want to hear absolute ass. But some people do. That's cool with me. I can accommodate some spam. There's some space in my heart for you guys trolling me. I like it. I think it's fine. But it just depends how far you take it. Like, oh hey, it's Toxins. Are you like a toxin? Anyway, hello. How are you? It's nice for you to join. This is a cake placing stream where I'll be placing lots of cake. As you can see, there's lots of cake around me, and there are also oh goodness, ignore those commands. There are commands. You can play sound effects to piss me off if you want to. And also, in about 10 minutes, I'll be singing. Why not? And also, I'm doing good, thank you. I was just trying to sell the stream. Honestly, I was just trying to engage you in the stream because, you know, I'm trying to make it entertaining. Let's be real. I'm being real right now. But honestly, the real me, not streamer me, I'm good, thank you. How are you? God, that was a lot. Jeez. I can be quite a lot. Yay. Oh, guys, I think I did well. This is like, turns out I was like, I've been subbed for years. Bruh. No, it's only polite to ask back. So yeah, welcome to my community of thank you very much. But as every first follow in my streams, it will break my microphone. And it's not your fault, it's mine. But thank you for the follow, it's very kind of you. Nice for you to join. So yeah, in about let's see, 10 minutes, I'll be singing a new song that I've written specifically for the stream. So yes, maybe stick around till then and see if you like it. Because if you like it, then there's always more. I sing. I like singing. I like making music. Do you like making music? What do you mean that was quick? People can do what they want. Eggno guy, don't be so quick to judge. Yeah, appreciate the follow though. Honestly, it's always nice to see. It's in 11 minutes. I know. 10 minutes. It's 11 minutes. Stop saying speed. I know what you're trying to do. You play the saxophone. That's so cool. I've always wanted to learn the saxophone. I think it's such a nice instrument. Do you like listening to big band music or jazz? Big band, jazz. Sometimes they're quite similar. Guys, it's all about it's Toxins right now. You gotta be nice to him. We gotta be polite. We gotta welcome him to this very small community that we have. It's not very big. You play piano? Yeah, you mentioned you played those things before, but yeah, is it a saxophone though? Lets you control the music or you revolt. How about I promise that tomorrow I will give that to you, because I want to make it a bit more advanced before I give it back to you. Yes, listen to a large variety of music is an excellent answer. I love this answer because I agree that you should listen to a large variety of music. You shouldn't narrow your taste. You should explore. You should be listening to concertos, and then you should be listening to rap, and then you should listen to Scottish folk music. Why even then Russian romantic era, and then shoegaze, and then and then go reggae, and then maybe some Spanish guitar things that I don't know that genre actually. Also, you're learning the guitar. I'm also learning the guitar, but you'll see how my how you get to judge how good I am based upon my performance I'll be doing. I sing guitar and play the keyboard, and I'm learning to do lots of other things with those things that you'll see. You can actually check out my music I have made in the links on my main channel and on Spotify that I have here. If you're interested, of course, you don't have to click on it. I'm just saying it's there if you want to listen to things I've made. Guitar is not overrated. Or maybe it is overrated. I can't tell. A good guitarist is a good guitarist though. Let's put cake on top of this. Lol. Yeah, so how do you sing guitar? What? So you just practice a lot. You practice doing both at the same time. Guitar. Ooh, I actually thought about that once. Unironically, I actually thought about buying a guitar. They're about £250 here. Do you want to hear something crazy? You're only 14. Well, that is both not surprising and also kind of surprising. You must have parents that push you. Pushy parents, but hopefully in a healthy and a good way, of course. It's good to be pushed by your parents because they care for you, they love you, they want the best for you guys. That you may sometimes hate your parents, and sometimes it's justified because yeah, they can be assholes like me and you. We're all the same in this respect, but sometimes they do want to see they do push you, and that can be good. Yeah, you can check out if you want. God, guitar. Yeah, if I ever see a guitar on sale, I'd probably get it. They look pretty fun. Yeah, go check it out if you want to check it out. If you're saying you will check it out, that's cool. Expect more music. Yay, expect more music. Expect... No. The clapping has begun and it won't stop. But yeah, let me just reach for... this right here. Wait, is it in camera? Oh. Soon the guitar will be played. Soon. Yes, that's looking very cakey. Mate, you suck. Nah, mate, you suck. Stop saying just kidding. I know you're just kidding. You don't have to. It's fine. Every insult. I'm waiting for the day when you make those insults and don't say just kidding. Mate, it's trash. If you suck. If I suck, you swallow. Pass. No, thank you. None of that here, thank you. None of that here. Pipe. Where's the pipe? No. Not in this chat. Really, the thing that I want to encourage in this chat is for you guys to feel empowered to go out and make your own crazy projects and realize them and do them like I've done here. So I had an idea to make lots of cake, then place all the cake, and that's a really long process. That's months. This is like, it's coming up to 2 months of work, and that's how actually it can be quite hard to motivate yourself to do such a thing. So I hope by my community basically is people who are looking to make artistic things and looking for encouragement and support, and I'd happily support your artistic endeavors. I love talking about your ideas, about what you want to make, and I'll help you. I love to help, and I hope we can help each other. They love me, but they asked me if I wanted to do anything, and I told them that I wanted to play baseball, football, learn saxophone, and then it's only just start playing, at the age of 14. That's understandable, because video games can be very addicting. I know I was addicted to video games from a younger age for a little while, but fortunately my parents pushed me to go be healthy outside, so I'm not a complete waste of space. And I'm doing university now at a high level, so maybe I'm not unsuccessful. And yes, what video? I'm curious. Is it Minecraft? The video game that you're allowed to play, is it Minecraft? Because if not, it should be. It's a good game. It's a very creative game. I know I'll let my kids play Minecraft because I think it's such a good tool for creativity to express, even if it's something as silly as placing loads of cake. Feliz Navidad. Let's go connect these points up. Oh, 4 minutes. Oh. Let him play Fortnite. that's unbelievably, like, both like hilarious, but also like potentially very true. Okay, I ran out of cake. Then therefore I'll go back to the cake hub and I'll tune my guitar and then I'll sing the brand new song written for the stream this week. This week's song. Let's go place myself here and tune the guitar. There's a plectrum. Good. I was kind of worried I wouldn't find one. You have Minecraft, Call of Duty, Valorant. I've not played that yet. I've heard of it though. And GTA 5. And lots of racing games. Racing games. Because we like to fantasize about driving fast cars we can't afford. And I get that. Video games got your back. Hey! Twitch employee, you've came just in time for a song. Let's switch the mode to music mode. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start tuning my guitar here for a song, guys, and I hope you enjoy. I'll tell you the title of the song after I've performed it. You'll probably be able to figure it out. Just tuning. Let's get hyped. Yeah, GTA 5 is a pretty good game. I kind of want to play it, but I have no means to play it at the moment. Oh, I'm not really centered in the camera, am I? That's terrible. Come on, let's get centered. Let's get serious. So first, of course, I gotta do my vocal exercise. Yeah, you have to have guitar tuner. So first I have to do vocal exercises because it will warm up my voice and not strain my vocal muscles. So please forgive the ridiculousness of these vocal exercises, but I'll try to do them quickly and also drink water. But I promise the song will come soon. But yeah, enjoy my vocal exercises. So the first one I'll do is a breathing exercise as always. So I'll be breathing to very simple chords because I need to keep count in my head of how long I'm breathing, and yeah. So here I go. Bruh. That's one cycle. I'm just doing breathing exercises. Okay, last one. Okay, now the next exercise is going to be a vowel sound exercise. No, it's lip trills. This is what lip trills sound like. If you can't do lip trills, sucks to be you. Guys, just keep, you're being silly, but just fine. Everything's okay here. I don't have to whip out the pipe yet. All is calm. Okay, now for some quick exercises. Also, 2 fun facts about my driveway is 1/4 or 25% of a mile. I can't seem to read that properly today, and which is that long. And your gym teacher saved your life. I want to get into that. It's very interesting after this next vocal exercise. This next vocal exercise is the vowel sounds. So A, E, I, O, U. You can see my eyebrows are working. That's because yeah. Let's not get into that too much. But yeah, here we go. A, E, I, O, U. 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 It's just vowel sounds, nothing too exciting. A, E, I, O, U. Happy birthday in 14 days. A, E, I, O, U. God, it's just funny. Day, 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 there. All right. That's enough vocal exercises. Oh, croaky voice. That's not good. Because, yeah. Oh, that'll be on my stream. I'll have to learn how to sing happy birthday for that. There you go. Deal. Something's not right with this voice this morning. Morning voice. It'll just have to do, guys. We'll just have to do. We'll just live with it. It's fine. Okay, so this is the song for this week. I hope you guys enjoy. There are okay, I'll get it this time. There are hungry people lacking in all that tasty food. How I dropped my plectrum. Here I go again. I promise I won't drop it. There are hungry people, lacking in all the tasty food. How do we stop this problem? Only if there was something we could do. It's such a sad, sad sight. Oh, hunger all through the night. Oh, starving all the time. How about sharing? Plenty to go around. That way. There won't be hungry people lacking in all the tasty food. How can we solve this problem? There must be something we could do. It's such a sad, sad sight. Oh, hunger all through the night. Oh, starving all the time. How about making it illegal? Punishable by death. That's way. There won't be hungry people lacking in all the tasty food. How else could we solve this problem? If only something we could do. There it is. So that was called Hungry People, about a conversation we had last week about world hunger. Thank you. So last week was about world hunger. We had a big discussion, and the solution is you make it illegal and kill people, and therefore there is no more hungry people. It's genius. So, from Pepsi. So you know, if you say something funny enough, maybe I'll make it into a whole song. I'll perform it again before the end of the stream though, because I think I could do better. So for you, it's Toxin. I'm now going to perform you last week's song, which is why I made all this cake. I'm sure you're wondering, why did I even bother? So there's a song that addresses this issue. I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, and after I perform, I go back to playing Minecraft. Yeah. Okay, so the cake song. Let me get these lyrics up. Fingers crossed. Thank you for the clap. Oh, that's the wrong starting chord. Why did I make so many cake? Well, it all started with my birthday. My 21st birthday. How can I celebrate it? 21,000 tasty cake. 21,000 tasty cake. I farmed my way. Ooh, pumpkins and melons and all. Then exchanged them for emeralds. Oh, that's how I made my cake fortune. A worthy investment for 21,000 tasty cake. 21,000 21,000 tasty, tasty, tasty cake. Viewers, oh my lovely audience, this song thanks you for support. I just adore you all. Without it, I couldn't make 21,000 tasty, tasty, tasty cake. 21,000 tasty, tasty, tasty cake. 21,000 oh, tasty, tasty, tasty. You're welcome. And that's the cake song. Yes. So, as you picked up from the song, I'm so glad you picked it up. Yeah, I did it because it was my birthday. And I wanted to stream, and I wanted to make a story. And this is the story that I picked. What's the next story? It's a great question. One I often ask myself too. I think I figured it out. So, look forward to that. Yeah, so there's the yeah, there's some so what's next week's song gonna be? I don't know. It's okay, Egno guy. So next week's song, you'll have to wait and see when I write it. I tell you what, it'll be something interesting. Yes, it was related to my birthday. More songs later. More songs later in the stream because, of course, we're still playing with all the cake with background music. Look at that. It's Toxins with the father at the top there. Shout out. So another thing that happens in these streams is on the Discord that, I'll throw in a link to the Discord, is after the stream we have a discussion. Of course, you don't have to join if you don't have to. There's no obligation, but I'm there to talk to directly after the stream because I feel as it's a nice thing to do for you guys. So I'll get a link, even though there should be a link. Actually, does it work? Oh, it didn't work. Oh well. Professional streamer. Yeah, but if you come on after stream, of course. Yay! Here, I'll be here if you want to. Anyway, also join the Discord because exciting things are happening in the future. But what's happening right now is I'm making more cake, more lovely cake. I love cake. Oh yeah, what was mentioned before that I said it would be interesting? How did your gym teacher save your life? What happened? How did that happen? How did that happen? I'm intrigued. So now we're back into the chill. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, home slices. Well, thank you for joining the stream today, Egno guy. Have a good rest. You got here for the music, which is cool. I ain't getting a cake. Until tomorrow. If you're there, of course, it didn't have to be. Again, bye bye. Bye bye. Have a good one. Yes. How did your gym teacher save your life? Because that's My life was saved once as well. Ooh, spicy story. Now I'm trying to find where I can dump this one flower, because it's very inefficient use of shulkers right now. Yeah, yes. 21,000. It's cute that you're singing along. It's catchy, isn't it? You'd be shocked to believe that I made that in 2 days. Let's see. Now I'm trying to find this cake. There's one hole there. Oh, there's not much left, is there? Uh-oh. Gonna run out tomorrow. Gonna have actually used all my cake. The cake journey is coming to an end. What to do? What to do with myself? What to do? What to do? I think tomorrow I'll focus on making cake trees. Yeah. So Twitch employee, yeah. How are you today? Nice for you to join in earlier, right before the performance as well. Very well timed. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, my life was once saved by a random guy when I was out swimming in the sea. I must have been about 12, maybe younger, and I was just bodyboarding in the sea with my older brother, and the waves were really harsh, huge current, and that's what trapped me. I wasn't strong enough to swim against the current, so I was being taken out to sea, and I couldn't stop. But fortunately, there was one other guy. He was in the sea at the time, and he just dragged me out. Oh, groovy. No casualties. That's all good. I'm feeling very buzzed after that. Performing always makes me very buzzed, let's say. Always very... Someone joined the Discord. Welcome, Toxins, to Discord. Very nice of you to join our lovely Blobcraft community. So my previous teacher gave me a mint, and I decided I would eat it before my gym class. And I forgot about the wrapper and accidentally swallowed it. And started choking and he managed to dislodge it from my throat, therefore saving my life. So if you need an idea for a song, here's one: Choking Hazard. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely a good one. Yeah. I might already have one in mind. But of course, who knows what will happen. I think I've got one. Because generally I make songs about like highlights of the stream that I think are particularly silly, and so the hunger one was last week's highlight, and this week we might already had the highlight. But you know, I could make up one right now, a very quick, simple one about your choking hazard. So I actually have a very relatable story. This actually happened to me as well, something similar. So I was about 4, maybe younger, and my older brother, was eating cookies and thought to share them with me. He's like, you know what? I'm going to share these cookies to my younger brother because, you know, I love him and I want him to enjoy these cookies, as am I. But he didn't know that I was too young to eat them. I couldn't digest them. I couldn't bite and chew on the cookies. So when I was given a cookie and I tried to eat it, it was stuck in my throat. And I was choking to death, but fortunately my dad was walking into the room as this was happening, and he saw that I was choking and turning purple. So he had to stick his finger down my throat to dislodge the cookie that was stuck there. And that saved my life. So that's how I almost died as well, due to a choking hazard. Now you know. There's some chill vibes. Chillest vibes right now. Okay. let us keep placing this cake. Oh, I feel like I'm doing some like ASMR thing by speak softly. So this is now me speaking softly. It's like I could be like an anime streamer person. You know, they speak softly. How about I don't speak softly? Let's speak with my normal voice, and then it wouldn't sound so strange. It's interesting how you could hear the inflections of my voice. You can really like hear my throat. You can really hear that with this microphone. It's very high quality microphone. Wee woo wee woo. You can really hear yeah. It's as if you really were listening to my voice in the same room. If you were to meet me in real life, I would sound probably like this. So you almost drowned as well. Oh god, here we go. And thank goodness to your best friend, because you were trapped under a raft that was suctioned. I want to say suctioned to the water. So it wasn't moving anywhere, and you got stuck under it. And he managed to save you. They did nothing. They probably didn't see you there, unless of course they're evil. They're evil lifeguards, and they're gonna like. They're just like watching you die, and they're like, yes, he needs to die. So, fun fact about myself is I trained to be a lifeguard. I was is the key term here, a fully trained lifeguard. So that it wasn't me, because I never actually did it, because by the time I was done, I realized I didn't actually want to do it because the idea was quite boring. But now, I think that was a bad choice. I should have tried it, at least. I didn't even try it. That's my philosophy. You should try things. I didn't even try it. I just assumed it was bad, so me being big dum-dum. He didn't like me. He didn't like me. He told me to jump off a cliff before. What, you're this lifeguard or your best friend? Sometimes your best friends don't like you, and that's what makes them such good friends. I know I hate my friends. No, I love them, but we like the lifeguard. Well, maybe it was safe to jump off the cliff. I mean, did you jump off the cliff? And did other people jump off the cliff? Or was he joking? Or wasn't he? He might have not been joking. Also, brown sheep. I love the brown sheeps. They're fun. Hello, brown sheep. Hello. He gets to live because he's brown. I have a special place for brown sheep. The lifeguard. Yeah, it's just sounds like he was either mean-spirited or had a pretty poor taste of humor. Bida-boom. Bida-boom. So, it's Toxin. So, the next stream is tomorrow, as you may know. But on Wednesday, I have a new stream idea where I'll have a Minecraft Bedrock realm, and you, the viewers, can join it, basically. And the stream will be all about you guys, the community, and what you're doing, and what you want to do, and what I want to do in this realm that's specifically for you guys. So that is something to look forward to. Of course, the music as well. It's cool, isn't it, Cal? The music's cool. I hope. Makes it slightly more interesting. You know, I'm really trying to stick out. I want to, like, I'd like a, you know, you could see me as someone who's trying to compete with other streamers, and I'm trying to really stick my neck out. And being honest. That's one of my traits. I hope that is a good thing. Sometimes maybe it's not a good thing. But yeah, this lifeguard sounds, well, not like a lifeguard, more like a deaf enforcer. No, an opposite of a guide is someone who's not trying to guard something. So it's like a deaf preacher. There you go. No, because you could life preach. What is the opposite of guard? I guess you could just say deaf unguard. Funny story about sheep. In my first Minecraft world, it turned to night and it was a black walled sheep. And it was night and I didn't see its face until I got right next to it and it made you scared. That's fun. That's one of the reasons why Minecraft is one of the best games ever made, because you make the stories. Like, yeah, there's a sheep there, right? But you decide to, you know, hide, and you decide to, you know, that's very personal to you. This is your unique experience to Minecraft. Minecraft is so many things to so many different people. Also, there's a bug, which I can put my head through leaves. I'm stuck inside a leaf. Oh no, I hear an illager. Oh, I can hear him. Where is he? Mud. Oh, it's a bannerman. So, bannermen are annoying because there are some serious villager stuff here in this world. And the issue is, if you get the bad omen effect and go to those areas, it'll just screw up the whole system. It's very particular. So I'm going to try not kill him, basically. If he can kill himself, that'd be great. Because that means I don't get the kill. God, this place is looking crazy. Should I do this hill? I feel like I should do this hill. Yes, here are the village discounts. It's very good. But the farm, you need to do that stuff. Yeah, it's also milk is good. Oh, you know your Minecraft. You know your Minecraft, despite not playing much, I assume. You've clearly been researching a lot about Minecraft. And I like that. I think that's cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to think where to put this next batch of cake. It's either going to be this hill or that hill. It's hard to, let's stand here. So like, what's more immediate? That one. But that one's also, this is tricky. There's not much cake left. I need to fill up. I have to prioritize my build. That one or that one? I think that one would look more ridiculous. And I think it being more ridiculous is a good thing. So I want to go for this one. The more ridiculous it looks, the better. So, you guys hyped for the next update? Because it's coming. Like Christmas, every day it's closer. So one day, you'll just wake up and be like, oh, there's a new update. Look at this new update. Wowee. Yeah, I'm very glad you have both editions. That's one thing that I worry about doing this idea, is people who don't have Java, because they won't be able to play it. So the reason why I focus on Bedrock is because this is a Bedrock realm, and so I decided, I mean, I could make it Java, but I think I could make it Java, but I think I'm going to stick to Bedrock because this world's a Bedrock world, and I want it to stay themed. And I think Java is smoother sometimes. It's less optimized. Well, it's getting more optimized. It's just easier for me, basically. But it's harder for other people. It's annoying for other people, actually, to do Bedrock. Some people, anyway. But the people who watch me, I believe, all have Bedrock. It's becoming a more popular thing. And it's more accessible. More people can play Bedrock than they can play Java. So it's good for, I think I'm going to go for the Bedrock. You can access Bedrock more easily than Java, which is a good thing. But yeah, the viewer thing should be very interesting on Wednesday. I have some plans what I'm going to do with that, how I'm going to take it. Some bizarre ideas. Just have to see. You'll just have to wait. And of course, it'll be... it helps you connect with your viewers. Yeah, exactly. And That's one thing I'm trying to achieve. To connect with you, like you, the viewer. That's what the post-stream discussion's also gonna do, is like, if you want to anyway, just me talk to you guys more directly, because that kind of breaks this barrier that we have right now of chat and streamer, which is fine, because that's what you're probably looking for. You're probably looking for this, but it's just nice to remove those layers. Bye, Papsy, again. How many times can you say bye? I know it's late for you. I know you try to stay up, but you don't have to. He tries hardest. He tries his hardest. Oh, for goodness sake. He's here for the post-stream. He's wide awake. He's here for the post-stream discussion, of course. This man's dedicated. Bruh. So you both must be like, wait, 4 in the morning? God, where would that be? Is that really America? That can't be right. Goodness, that must be America, right? I don't know. Yes. Aha. American viewers. Yeah, my stream is not a good time for you guys. I would apologize, but that's just how it is for me. This is my best time for me. So yeah. But my older brother, he streams at a more appropriate time for you guys. He streams at well, I don't know how to convert it. Basically, like your evening. Blob Jam Jar himself. You don't mind. I'm glad you don't mind. I worry. Sometimes I think, like, I hope I'm not insensitizing unhealthy behavior. Oh, so it's toxing. Let's go down this avenue. So you're learning the saxophone. So have you made any music? Have you written any songs? Do you want to write any songs? Do you want to perform, for example? I think it's a fun activity to strive towards. Like, and you can make songwriting it doesn't have to be that complicated of a task, because your objective to songwrite could be, can I write a song only using 3 notes? And that's it. There's a good starting point. And then you can try write a song only using 3 notes. It'd be hard, but it's possible. Yes, thank you, Papsy, once again for confirming it is the morning here in the UK. I'm a British man. If you didn't know it's Toxin, I'm a British person. Ask me anything British related and I'll honestly answer. I live on that tiny island in the UK. Well, the island that is the UK. Our neighbours is France. I live next to French people. You learned with the help of your school, and you performed your high school band. Over 1,200 people. Bloody hell, that is quite a large amount of people. I don't think I've performed to that many people. I performed in a choir, and I did a solo in a cathedral, in Bristol Cathedral actually. I performed there. That's like the biggest audience I think I performed to, but I think I'd be okay with 1,200. I'm getting more comfortable with the idea of performing in front of lots of people. And I perform it for you guys, right? Ah, you have a friend in the UK. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure they give you all the insights. And you give him all the insights. Wait, he's from the UK. Does that mean he's not currently in the UK? That makes sense. No, I don't like tea. A lot of people drink tea and coffee here, and there are lots of tea and coffee shops and lots of tea and coffee brands, but I am unusual that I don't drink tea, so I apologize. He lives in the UK, okay. If I don't mind, do you know whereabouts in the UK he lives? I like to know. I like to know these things. It always interests me to think. UK is a small place. I could be anywhere in the UK in under. Actually, that's not true. I think the largest distance you could do is probably 10 hours, which is like the south to most north point, which is Scotland. But generally, like, places aren't that long to be. I could be in London in an hour from where I am. And I could be in Cardiff in an hour as well. You may have heard of Cardiff. I could be in Swansea in an hour. Everywhere where apparently everywhere's just an hour from here. If you didn't know, Swansea is the capital of Wales. Now you know. So I'm trying to cover this mountain. Yeah, I'm doing a good job. And of course, the capital of the UK is London. London, the place that everyone knows of. But do you really want to go to London? Just like, do you really want to go? Like, yeah, it's pretty cool, I suppose. There's lots of history actually. If you're a big history guy, London is the place to go. Records that date back to goodness knows when. I could go on a massive tangent here, but as I know, people don't like talking about history. If you found me in London and you called me by my name, Amble, I'd probably talk to you and have a real, oh my god, it's you in person kind of moment. That's probably what happened. Is this my? Oh, I'm on the last shot. Oh no, guys! I'm actually finishing this. There's no more. There's literally. This is the last shulker. Oh goodness, that's kind of worrying. If you found me, I would be up for a conversation. Yes. And if you went for all that effort, how tall am I? I actually don't know. Not small, but not like tall. I think I'm slightly above average, to be honest. I'm not the tallest person. Do you know where Brookside is? No, I don't know where Brookside is. You guys probably end up being taller than me anyway. I'm gonna look it up anyway. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm just gonna find what's near Brookside. See how close I am. So I love knowing. There's a soap opera. Bruh, that's so British. There's a TV show called Brookside by the BBC. Really? Wait, what? Oh, there's loads of Brooksides. There's one in Liverpool. There's one in Prescote and one in Telford. I'm gonna assume it's the one in Liverpool. Yeah, you're probably like, wow, he's smaller in real life. But I'm not. I'm just average. I'm really average in height and size. Very average. So nothing to be impressed there. So what if someone came up to you and said, you sound funny? Probably, and people have actually. So teachers who've taught me in the past, they listen to my voice and they go, what accent is that? It's like, bruh, I'm just as British, if not. Oh, guys, it's the frog song. Hell yeah. Sorry, I have to listen to this. It's very special. As I was saying, there's mostly foreign people who struggle with my accent sometimes. Sometimes, some people are like, oh, he's so British. He's definitely British. It's weird. It's a real mixed bag. Anyway. Bruh. It looks like It has a circle road that goes around it. That's not very specific. What major city is it near? There's a Brookside that's near here where I live. So it's possible that I live near it. "20 minutes, no!" It's fine. The stream's got to end eventually. But tomorrow's another one. And obviously there's also the post-stream discussion. Classic. Yeah, there's a lot of cities and places that have roads that go around it. For example, London has one. Oh no, I'm kind of getting out of hand here. Coal. Ew. Sometimes the coal ore texture looks like it's upside down. Do you guys get this? I think it looks upside down. I feel like it's been, I don't know, I just feel like it's upside down. Stop counting down every minute. Just make it worse. I know, right? Being live for 2.5 hours? Crazy. Oh well, I did that wrong. But yeah, I live in Bristol. It's toxic, if you want to know. It's a major city. That's, yeah, it's nice. Lots of art. It's good for its art culture and very young population. A lot of people in Bristol are very young. Like young adults. Oh, goodness. Just every minute. No. This is tragic. This is very tragic. It's a very tragic thing I'm witnessing right now. Just slapping some cake down still. Going strong. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to tomorrow when I run out of cake. I have to plan something to do because I'm going to be done tomorrow. Which kind of scares me. I'm going to repair this shovel because 18 minutes. Yeah. This shovel's gonna go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ah. Scratch my beard. What's gonna happen tomorrow, eh? Well, tomorrow's gonna be more music, that's for sure. And me talking absolute nonsense. It's terrible. Every minute. Every minute. And when it gets to 0, you just keep going like, oh no, it was 1 minute ago. Yeah, it ended 2 minutes ago. It ended 3 minutes ago. And you just keep going to the next stream. And then when the next stream starts, you're like, oh, now there's only 2 hours and 29 minutes left of this stream. And you just keep going forever. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Bruh is such an easy word to say. Like vomit. Bruh. It's like a vomit of sounds. Sometimes I think that's what English sounds like. It's just vomit of words. Just lots of stringed together sounds that makes words up that mean you can understand. But sometimes it's just lots of uhs in it. Lots of like bruh. It's like ugh. It's just disgusting. Look at this. Ah, my cake kingdom. Beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. It's the most wonderful thing. Still going. He's still going. So in 5 minutes I'll throw in some more music. Because it's fun. It's fun. Oh. Oh my goodness, that sheep just got murdered by that wolf. I've witnessed a murder. This guy's cold-blooded. Straight cold-blooded. Why have you done this? Yes. Thank you. I think he's just committed. Excuse me. I need to. Thank you. Okay, I'll finish this 8 and I'll go somewhere interesting for you, Toxin. I'll show you somewhere where you've not seen before. Cool. Right. Time to fly around. Time to do something else. Engaging. Right. So here's the cake biome from above. It looks beautiful, as you can see. Wow. So now we're gonna go to spawn. So everywhere? What do you mean? So I'm not sure what you mean by so everywhere. Well, I don't want to. Well, I don't want to do now. No, you didn't. Stop being such a. You're just being lazy, I think. So we're gonna go to spawn. Check it out. Go check out spawn. I might not have to. Oh, I made it. This music. There's a spawn. Wow, makes it very much different place with this music. So, this is where things happen. Generally, there's. Oh, you want to see everywhere. So this is spawn. This is where most people live in the world. God, this music's so epic. Yeah, this is spawn. There's a thing there. There's a house over there. That's new. There's a new build over this corner that's not finished yet. That build as well is not finished yet too. Currently being under construction. This is done. This is my house. You know, it's underground. Yeah, there's a whole system that goes underground around here. Here's something you might have not seen before, guys. I mean, Papsy. Yeah, this is the mine. Yes, we've mined this out. It's all survival. Yes. Let's go back up. Yeah, I know. It was like, it was perfect timing. I know it's a more chill song. Kind of quite crazy. There's more downstairs, but let's speed up because it is, you know, getting towards the end of the stream. So we have. This is where people, when they join the world, they spawn here. And here's the map of the area. There's a road that goes this way. Oh yeah, there's loads of other builds. I'll show you more here and there, but there's not a world tour yet, but it's going to be because there's a lot to cover. Oh. And this is just the this is what's that build? Oh, that's the tax house. Look at that. Yes, the Scottish Embassy is the new building. Are you a bit angry at me? If so, sorry. Oh, he's just copying you. He's such a child. just ignore him. He's just being a big child. Well, you actually didn't copy him. You didn't copy him perfectly there. You missed the at, so you've done a bad job. Oh, God. You're such a... X-Toxin's just trying to be nice here. This is a general store. Anyway, it's time to perform. Okay, that's a new build. Is that a farm? What's going on there? Anyway. Oh, yeah, it's a wool market. Oh no, it's a block. Oh, what am I gonna do? Ban. Ban. Bye-bye. Don't click on that link. Oh, make it so annoying to type in their name. 51282. Oh, destroyed. It's music time. Lol. So I'll perform the World Hunger song again. Today's new song. This week's new song. So to drill it into your heads. And also, I don't think I could do better. And the cake song. I'll do both. Okay. Here it goes. There are hungry people lacking in all the tasty food. How do we stop this problem? Only if there was something we could do. Oh, it's such a sad, sad sight. Oh, hunger all through the night. Starving all the time. How about sharing? Plenty to go around. That's way. There won't be hungry people lacking in all the tasty food. How else can we solve this problem? There must be more we could do. It's such a sad, sad sight. Oh, hunger all through the night. Oh, starving all the time. How about making it illegal? Punishable by death. That's way. There won't be hungry people lacking in all the tasty food. Now that we've solved this problem, world hunger is gone. No more hungry people. Okay. That's one. There should be an ending for that. There's not actually an ending for that, is there? Hope you enjoyed that one. Again. Stay hydrated. So, inspired by Pepsi, of course. Thank you guys. And now for the cake song again. Just go performance after performance after performance. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Why did I make so many cake? Thank you. It matters to hear that you do enjoy it. That you do enjoy these things. Anyway, here it is again. Why did I make so many cake? Well, it all started with my birthday. My 21st birthday. could I celebrate it? 21,000 tasty cake. 21,000 tasty cake. Oh, I farmed my way home, pumpkins and melons and all, then exchanged it for emeralds. Oh, that's how I made my cake fortune. A worthy investment for 21,000 tasty cake. 21,000 tasty cake. Viewers, oh, my lovely audience, this song thanks you for the support. I adore your support. Without it, I couldn't make 21,000 tasty cake. 21,000 tasty cake. One more time. 21,000 tasty cake. Woo! I don't know what happened there, but the stream went whoop. It froze for a second. Oh well. Thank you. Okay, and then this song will be the last song I perform for tonight, and I'll end the stream, and then I'll be on Discord. So this stream is gonna run over today by like a couple minutes, but I feel like I want to perform this one because this is one of my favorite songs I've written. It's really intense though, so prepare for this intensity. Hell yeah! Thank you for the support though. Love you all. The hardest thing you'll ever do will be followed by the best of times, and it can feel so heavy in the moments. But don't you know you're as light as you can be, but can't you see? Don't you give up on me. Thank you for the follow. Don't you give up on me. Don't you give up. The hardest part of saying goodbye is see that look upon your eye, and you may stand tall and say that it's alright, but you're still crying deep inside. yourself go. 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 Ending the cycle of suffering when you tried so hard just to be yourself. And it can feel so heavy in the moment. Don't you know you're as light as you can be? Can't you see? Don't you give up on me. See you in the Discord after the stream. Don't you give up on me. Don't you give up. The hardest part of saying goodbye is see that look upon your eyes. You may stand tall and say that it's alright, but you're still crying deep inside. Let it all out. Let yourself go. 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 No. Thank you very much for watching the stream. It's now to end it. Until tomorrow. Until next time, which is tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'll be over in my Discord. You can join with the link below. Of course, I'm now going to send a link as well because I'm really good and professional.